Hello there everybody, so HeroicLegend here. We are in silver. So I think you know what must happen. Yes, so this is an updated version of my Albaz deck. This time with a little bit of extra, potential to do things better, hopefully. More searching cards to help bait out Ash Blossoms, 2 Starving Dragons, in case of Dark. We've dropped down to 1 Mecha buff, 1 Invoked, both the A-listers and both in only 2 invocations. We've upped the Tragedy. I've added in 2 Lightning Storms for in case I go second. I of course have Nadir's Servant, just to help, possibly get things out. Actually, with Nadir's Servant, yeah, I think I'm over-preparing things, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and select the deck. We're gonna go really quickly edit it. Mixing in things like this will cause just a bit too much trouble. So I think we'll add in a second. Well, 8 or higher. You know what? Sorry about that. I thought about adding in a second of my Despian Portus, but it seems like that's more Despia focused and not Albaz leaning. So I grabbed the second Brigand, because Brigand can just straight up bring out another Albaz. So we have ways to find Albaz, is the point of this. And honestly, I am tempted to get rid of some of the possible fusion things, but I decided against it. We're gonna see how well this deck does to help us climb out. And of course, for these matches, if I lose, I'll be rotating out the decks. We'll start with Albaz, we'll swap to Eldritch, and then we'll just go right into... I need to give them actual names too, because maybe it's because I'm not naming them right that I'm, put in these situations. But cool. I'll try going first just to see what the hand's gonna look like. See if maybe I can get out Mechaba and again bait out things like Ash Blossom or Maxi. Let's throw away. Okay, there does not seem to be a problem so far. No. Let's grab the theater. I beg of you. I believe, yeah, we can get out both. Now, I think Yeah. I'm gonna do this now to get back Albion. And then special summon my second one using both these two. The Albion is now banished, unfortunately, but he did his job. And I'll keep this in my hand. So anything opponent does now costs him 12,000 life points. I have Albert in case anything happens to my boys. And even if he does manage to take out both my Durgans, I think I'll still stand a decent chance here. This is also just lethal on the board. Part of the reason why I had my tragedy pick out my... And I win! Yay! Okie dokie. Well, we're gonna go into the match history and then see what opponent was playing. Oh, he had a very heavy... Okay, so I'm going to do the math for you guys right now because I guess I kind of like math. So, his deck already cost him life points because he's playing D/D. Because he didn't open up with either Maxi or Ash Blossom, he could not stop me from doing anything. So, what happens? He activates something, that's 1,200 life points lost. He does not... It doesn't look like he has any form of removal. Special summon from the hand, special summon monsters. Yeah, I think his monsters are the ones that do the removing of monsters, but I don't think it's fast enough to take out my creatures. So, 100% he just would have been suffering. Okay. Well, let's go in for another one. We're trying to climb out of silver and hopefully get to gold. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get to platinum one of these days. First again. Again, this deck can go second or first. And that's what I want to stress to people. It can do both. Okay. We have some stuff that we can do here. This is ugly. I can't get out. I could get out Titanclad. But that's about it. Honestly, my best bet is to do this. And then I'll bait this. So now special summoning from the hand lets me special summon from my hand. Special summoning from the deck lets me draw 2. And from the extra deck I can just destroy it. So let's see. And if, mind you, if I do that, I can throw down Albaz and then get out Sprint. So it's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's actually this is actually a pretty decent idea for me. Although I wasn't too confident in it. Let's see what my opponent's gonna do. It's a birdie! Okay, send Dragon Monster from your deck to the graveyard. It's a Blue Eyes deck, so we might be in for some funny stuff here. So, end phase problem. One phase down. It has, funny enough, there is nothing to mention if it's special summoned from the graveyard. What's your plan, opponent? I'm really kind of hoping you do that No, from the deck! Ooh! Okay. We have some stuff we can do here. Advanced Ritual. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I need to stop this now. You. I can't believe I have to use both. Oh, wait. Oh! That's bad. I'm a stupid. Oh, I'm big stupid. I am omega levels of dumb. Oh, good lord. I am so stupid. Yep, nope, I entirely deserve that. Oh my god, I thought it let me special summon. I don't read my cards. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. Nah, you got it, fam. I fucked up. I should have never. I could have won it. I probably could have won it, but I was so terrified of the max that I'm like, I have to do something. If I had just thrown down Albez, I could have gotten Albion. Albion would have allowed me to grab more stuff, but I was too scared. That's not a deck issue. That's a brain issue. That is a me issue. Me am dumb. I messed up. All I had to do. Oh Lord! All I had to do was just try that. Because if I had forced him to activate it. Oh, Lord. I also might need to throw in a Super Poly or two in this deck. Okay. So, let's bait it out. Alright, let's do this next. Throw you away. Let's grab you. No. Yes. Grab you. Pardon? Am I not reading things again? Ah, right. Right. Okay, well, I messed up, so... Actually, a Despia and a lighter dark monster. If we use you... I can't use him on the field. Literally, Albus is just here to look pretty. Why don't I read? And we throw... No, we throw you away. And then hopefully this works how I think. It did not. Yeah, wrong one. I should have thrown something else, but I'm panicking. I keep forgetting that brand opening needs to be played after. Still, make everything 0. Says no. We have a chance. Plus, we do have Albez. And actually, if we had done the right thing with Brandon, I have not played my deck in a long time. I am Cyber Dragons. Well, what are you doing? Ah. That's 1. And that's 2. Not yet. Now I sadly have to activate this because it's the only... Okay. And you're right back down. I hope he has the other one, because he's gonna kind of need that. Yeah. No, I actually have to wait, 'cause this is a quick effect, I think. Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead. If he attacks Quartus, it's the smart thing to do. Once per turn. In kind of complete luck right now. I really can't do much. Mostly because it was killed by, target one monster attack position attached to this card's material. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. You can't absorb it because it's not your turn. So you have to pick, is this the bigger threat? Now, if it's saying one type, which is confusing because Does that mean fairy, or does it... Oh, actually, that still works for me. Kinda. Oh, my lord. This is the problem with my Alves deck. This rivalry thing really hurts and screws us up. Oh my god. The moment I messed up that first turn, I should have probably scooped. Now I have to do it. Other prompt? Hello? Hello? I can... If I don't add it to the hand, it doesn't... Excuse me? Oh yeah, no. I lost. I have just been playing stupid. Hurry up. Alright, you know what? You want to play like this? We're just gonna go move on to the next. I know I said the defeat thing, but you know what? I didn't take the stupidity of me as something into consideration, but we're gonna endeavor not to do that. This still needs some tuning up. So let's try renaming these to give them a better chance. So there we go. Save and return. And for you... I like that name better. Alright, but I've run out of time for this video. 2 losses, 1 win. You know how it goes. Anyway. Well, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Much appreciate you if you do. So next video, I just want to say, laters.